Hi folks, back at the N-scale Frisco layout in the Detroit area. Don't explain why Frisco is in Detroit, but it has to do with my father. These are the two locomotives that I'm having trouble with that are InterMountain FP7As that I purchased with MRC Sound DCC decoders pre-installed. Now, I thought it was pre-installed from InterMountain, but as I understand from InterMountain, these two locomotives and their MRC decoders were most likely dealer installed prior to my receiving them. InterMountain doesn't install a sound decoder into their locomotives, and the MRC decoder that is in these locomotives happened to be released at the same time that these locomotives were released by InterMountain, so that MRC hoped they could get some additional sales based on the fact that some people want sound in their locomotives here. So the issue is I had them in Consist. They were working great. I powered my locomotive layout off. This layout I powered off, and then the next morning when I powered it up, the locomotives did not function from a motor standpoint. The lights worked, the sound effects worked, but nothing else worked. So what I did was I reprogrammed it per PRC's instructions. I also tried to reprogram them by NCE's use of the Recovery Program. And what I can do is I can try to do that right now to 5047. And you can see that I do have power to the locomotive leads, because the locomotive will creep forward as it's in its program reset mode. Okay, so now it has stopped. The 5050 does the exact same thing. Now, MRC requested that I set the CV 125 to 1, which would also do the same thing. And I've done that also on both locomotives. But now what you'll see is when I escape out, sound works perfectly on 5047. If I power it up, you'll hear the engine noise increase. Which I have done. I don't know if you can hear it. Hopefully you can. The bell works. That'd be a horn, folks. The horn works, obviously. Air. Lights work. Everything works except I have no power. Right now I'm at forward step 28 for power, and obviously it's not moving. I can take it down to 0. The brakes apply just like they should. It'll sit at idle. I'll change direction. I'll go up. That's all the way up to forward step 20 or reverse step 28. Nothing happens. So we're going to take it back down to 0. And this is the issue that I'm having. MRC says that since I put these two locomotives in Consist with each other using NCE instead of an MRC controller, that's the issue, and I should have used MRC. Well, I think that their equipment should be compatible with everything out there, and they should use NMRA standards, which I have later learned they do not. They use their own standards and ignore NMRA. So I guess buyer beware. This is the issue I have. MRC has requested to have both of these locomotives sent back And obviously I'm a little bit weary about that because I believe it's the last time I'll ever see them, and certainly won't see them fixed, but I guess I'll give them a try. Thanks, folks. Have a good day.